Good evening and welcome to the Magic Forest. Today, there's been a lot going on in the Magic Forest today, because we were sick. We had some hideous cold, and it was all so achy, legs aching and everything aching, and one of those colds where you literally can do nothing. Which I don't know. It's in a way it could be a positive. Maybe sometimes your body just needs to stop, and sometimes I think a cold tells you to do that. And so, in a way, it was quite nice to have a day where we literally just stopped and watched television and we're trying to watch interesting programs about building tiny homes and philosophy and magic things. But sometimes I think when your time becomes more valuable, you realize that you haven't got time to just watch crap on the telly. And so you kind of think, well, can I learn something whilst I'm sick? Um, Anyway, then today woke up feeling much better, which was great. Went to the beach and got some fresh air. Because yesterday I went to the beach. I was like, my legs, But the dogs need to go to the toilet, obviously. And so today we woke up. We were kind of like, right, got stuff to do because we are leaving for Vietnam in less than 3 weeks. So there's lots to do, but lots of fairy stuff to finish first. So the first on the agenda today was preparing my darling Elida for her voyage to England. And I thought, well, let's clean her up, make her look her best, so we can box her up and send her to England. And as I thought also I'd give her an extra coat of varnish. And as I got the varnish out, I knocked her off her stand. She fell to the ground and she broke her little wing support thing here. And so then the wings broke off. Oh, there's her broken wing. And so I was like, gone backwards. So I'm back to a day before I was sick. Instead of making progress, we've gone backwards because now I have to make new wings, have to attach or make a new wing support, and so time was not our friend. And so, one thing that was quite a good thing, positives, always positives, was that she fell off this stand onto the floor, which is a good meter, onto a tiled floor, which is a hard floor. And I always said, technically you should be able to drop them on the floor and they'd be able to survive. And so the only thing that actually broke was that tiny little wing support, which was actually something that I had extra anyway, because the original one wasn't strong enough. So they are tough. She survived well, and perhaps she was saying, "I don't want to travel to England until I've got nice new wings and look my best." So it also means that when I can re-varnish her, and I can be more careful with the application of the varnish, because I don't have to kind of go around the wings. I can be more generous with it. And so making wings. And making wings was something I also needed to do, because Shofra over here, who is the original mother fairy, she is Elida's mother. Shofra is the original from the polymer clay, as you've met her before. So anyway, she needs new wings anyway, because they were the old wing supports which weren't strong enough, which is why I changed them. So she needs wings anyway. Elida needs wings. Thea is coming back from the mold man, and so she's gonna need wings. And Thea has 4 wings because she's a princess or something like that. So I thought I might show you some wings making techniques. So over here is a wings area. Wings area. And they're kind of just dripping away, drying nicely. So we've got which are skeleton leaves. And they're great things, and you can buy them just like that from most craft shops or craft suppliers. And they are the leaves of a rubber plant. So they're perfect for fairies' wings because they're flexible. They have a nice skeleton shape. They stay intact well. And you can add the varnish to them. So what I do is I dip them into, this is a mixture of normal, relatively normal flexible wood varnish, and then I've added some emerald green pigment so that they have a slight emerald green element, and then dip the wing into here. Do both sides, and then as you pull it out, just take it along the edge. It's one of those things in art where you get an immediate feeling of satisfaction when it comes out. Get the sides. Just try to get as much off as possible. It doesn't matter too much because they drip away, and then obviously I can hang this on the line with the other leaves, making sure they're not too close to one another. And then a second wing. And so we were almost ready to box Elida up and send her to England. But then she wanted to spend a bit more time with us and look her best. But they're very durable. Like, I can't, her previous wings, even though when they broke off, they kind of tore a little bit. But that's because the plastic kind of went into them when they hit the floor. But other than that, they're tough, and they're outdoors, and they're durable. And that's one thing I do love about fairies in themselves, that they look so fragile and so delicate, but they are designed to live in the garden and withdraw, survive a British winter. And so, look at, they are actually outdoor strength. So then we've got those just nicely dripping away. And so it doesn't matter too much. I mean, obviously to save varnish, it's a good thing to not have too much excess. But they kind of drip until they're perfect. Then also you get this nice little, those are finished. They're not dripping anymore, but you get that nice little, focus, end to them. So, and that's nice. So, Elida's not quite ready. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Are you looking after my wings? Baby. You keep an eye on those wings, please. So, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit coldy today, but I've got my nice dressing gown on to keep me warm, but it's back to Fairy's work today, and that's always a good thing. Okay, so it's been a pleasure from me, you, and Henry. We shall see you in the magic forest.